Welcome to Vita number 21. Intro roll. Awesome.
My name's Jory. This is my vlog. I like to do stuff with frogs. That's right. I'm talking about having sex with frogs.
I don't want to have sex with frogs. I'm here with Zac Little. We are at Fort Stark shooting some No Church in the Wild. No Church in the Wild is a show that Zac does. It's like relationship advice, except it's more comedy and less advice.
What are you talking about? I've been completely serious every time.
I sent out a tweet asking if anyone needs relationship advice. I got a lot of people saying yes. So,
we did get some questions.
Keep
though.
trying with your relationship. Okay, what do we have?
Someone says, how do you get out of the friend zone? Same way that you get to Carnegie Hall. Practice, practice, practice. And, you know, if you can save the person from a fire or something along the way.
If you're Cory Booker, it should be pretty easy.
Cory Booker, I feel like that guy gets friend zoned a lot, probably.
Really?
That's like his whole thing.
Do you think he's like too nice to be like
I bet he's
dating?
also friend zoned so many women around Newark. Like, they're just like, you know, oh, I'll elect you senator of the friend zone, Cory.
Well, I'm sure he's had to friend zone a lot of like middle-aged women who are like, oh, Cory Booker, I should introduce you to my daughter.
It's tough to be Cory Booker, to be like the most eligible bachelor in New Jersey.
I think he's married, actually, though.
No, he's not.
He's not?
I didn't see a ring on that finger, and I looked.
He must be getting a lot of pussy, but it's that Newark dirty stuff, you know?
I fell in love with this girl. Problem is,
I was itching my nipple.
I fell in love with this girl. Problem is, she only exists in my dreams, and I'm having a hard time telling her she's not real. Classic problem.
Is it? The only women I usually meet in my dreams, like, they have chainsaws.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they come up out of wells and they've got a bunch of hair growing in front of their faces, and also they're 5-year-old Japanese girls, so. I've been single for over a year. Have I just been asking the wrong people out, or is there something wrong with me? Definitely a little from column A and a little from column B.
It really depends who you're asking out. Here.
Definitely, yeah. What I would tell you to do, just to conduct an experiment, is ask somebody out who is way below your station. Like, aim as low as you can go. Just to get yourself back on, you know, a wagon.
By
if
low,
you
you mean
find a girl,
standards, not age.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about standards. And if you can actually find a girl on a wagon, then that's probably going to help you out. Like if she falls off the back of it.
Standards, not age.
Right, standards.
Because I'm thinking radio flyer wagon. The Trumpster says, my boyfriend won't have sex with me because he says every time we try, he imagines Wanda Sykes. I don't know what to tell you.
I believe that is a legitimate psychological issue in the DSM. And I would have him get help.
Yeah.
In the meantime, maybe you could help him out by just like doing a Wanda Sykes impression.
You know, by not being funny.
The voice of an angel, Wanda Sykes.
Breslal says, why does my hand keep rejecting me? I don't really want to answer this one. I just want to throw out there that Breslal, his hand is rejecting him. So that sucks, man.
I think take your hand out for a nice dinner, you know, and just kind of remind your hand why you love him and try to recapture the magic in some small way. Nice dinner, maybe a movie, take a walk in the park, hold hands. Is there a good way to tell someone you think they should see a therapist? Is there a good way to tell someone you think they should see a therapist? Yeah, classic bait and switch. Just get them into your house, just chat with them, and kind of move in such a way that they end up lying down on your couch. Once they're there, be like, this feels good, right?
That sounds kind of rapey.
No, I mean, you know, I'm talking a real classy couch. Zach, I need a date for the prom, and I don't know who to ask. I really want to ask a girl by using a cake. Is this like, is there a knife in the cake? Is she in prison? Is that how this is going to go?
Wait, he doesn't know who to ask, but he wants to ask her out using a cake?
Yeah, actually, I guess you're right.
What is her weight situation? Because you could be sending the complete wrong message here.
I also just think, you know, I mean, maybe you should just hang out around a bakery and meet people who have like-minded interests. You don't have to bring a bribe
and Dairy
with sweets
Queen
into this.
Because if it's an ice cream cake he's going at, that is classy, and any woman would be jumping all over that dick.
Ice cream cakes are a low move, I think. It's not ice cream, it's not a cake. It's like
it's both,
it's like
actually. It is ice cream and it's a cake.
It's like something an astronaut would eat. I don't like it at all.
Astronauts.
I like to keep my food separated. You know, I was one of those kids who wanted everything in individual piles, and then we started getting this fucking hybrid
Piles.
shit.
You sound like
know?
you're being fed in a barn, like pitchfork of just.
No, I mean
here's
it
your
was
oats.
like a basic, you know, like a
Trough.
trough divided
Yeah.
in 4, you know, and like we got like 4 or 5 of them a day, and every once in a while my dad would come along and just check our weight and make sure that we were.
You know your parents love you if they're feeding you human growth hormones.
I got a keg of protein powder in my dorm.
Anthony Pabon. Pabon? How do you. Pabon?
Yeah, I would say Paboon.
Anthony Paboon on Facebook says, this girl likes me. Anthony Paboon says, this girl likes me. She's awesome and we have a lot in common. I'm just not sure if I'm ready for a relationship. Help me.
Yeah, let's ask the guy who got
You
married at
stick-
21 if he understands what it's like to not be ready for a relationship.
What you do is you take a needle and you stick it into your heart, and if it comes out and it's dry, you're good.
And I would say that means you're not ready. You haven't had a relationship yet. Your first couple ones are going to be like holding hands next to a basketball hoop for 15 minutes. That's going to be the whole relationship.
Yeah.
You're ready for it. Everybody's ready for it. You're
And
ready
the part
for
about
it.
that is you don't even like basketball, and she turned out to be kind of a bitch anyways. And
Yeah, and then you kind of look back on that whole 6th grade
Fucking
year like,
Kelly
what
was a
was I
bitch.
thinking?
Wait, we're telling him if he's ready for a relationship.
Oh, you're right. We shouldn't scare the boy.
Yeah. How do you judge a good relationship?
You know, it's that je ne sais pas quoi. That thing? I don't know.
Well, if you're talking about the thing, I just got someone on Facebook sending me a link to Super Sucking Fleshlight. Oh, he's talking about how to make a homemade.
How to make a homemade fleshlight?
I think so.
How about that for American ingenuity? Yeah, he's definitely making a fleshlight.
Where does he get that bit though? Like, you don't walk into like a Home Depot and be like, "Where are your spare fleshlight parts?" Or would that be like a Home Goods?
I think that'd be more like a home goods type thing, or like a BJ's. You buy them in bulk.
When we say bulk, how many are we talking here?
Well, I mean, one, you know, for every, like, well, probably like 30, 35, 30, I don't know, like how many, like a beer, you know, like a rack of beer. 30 rack. 30 rack
30
of
rack of
fleshlights.
vaginas.
Yeah. Well, let's end on 30 rack of vaginas.
Yeah, that is it for this Vita. I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably do the questions.
Watch No Church in the Wild.
Yes, check them out. There's a link down in the description. Goodbye.
What's the nerd fighter symbol? What am I doing?
It's this. You're like, Bloods? What?
What's up?
Okay.